When it's taco night, what are the things that you tend to serve with it? Do you do tortillas? Do you do avocados? Do you make some fresh pico de gallo? Well, a lot of times, many of those things maybe go out the window because we're running out of time, like to make fresh pico de gallo, for example. Or what about those avocados that are so good for us, but we just don't have time to get them to the table. So let me share with you 3 simple tools that can really help you in the kitchen a lot. So these are things that I use in my kitchen for taco night, fajita night, burritos, any of those types of meals that you're like, you know what, I wish this was easier or better. So let's start with the tortillas. So a lot of us put tortillas in the microwave, right? And then they're on a plate and they get soggy and then they don't stay hot. So let me show you the solution to that problem. This is the Tortilla Warmer and it is awesome. You might think it's such a simple thing, like why do I actually need it? Here's why. You can put 10 or 12 tortillas in here, just like this. You slide them right in, you pop it in the microwave for 60 seconds and it will keep your tortillas hot for 60 minutes and there's no sogginess at all. So you definitely want to check out the Tortilla Warmer. And you know, as you have people coming in at different times perhaps, or people going back for seconds, the tortillas are going to still be nice and hot. Also great for pancakes and waffles and dinner rolls too. Okay, so the next thing is, what about your avocados? So you've got your avocados home and then you're trying to think about like how you're going to get them all cut up. How can you make it safer? Like this is one big thing. So I've got an avocado here. By the way, here's a tip. When you're wanting to pick out an avocado that's good for today, squeeze it and it should give to a little gentle pressure. That is a good ripe avocado. So we've got the brand new avocado knife. And so what's awesome about this avocado tool, actually, it's got a serrated edge and a smooth edge. And then it's also got this little face on the inside. That's actually how you get the pit out. So it's really clever and super easy to use and super safe. So instead of like going to the ER with avocado hand, which if you look that up, it's a real thing, you're gonna be super safe by doing this right on your cutting mat or cutting board. So you just take the serrated edge and you start cutting into your avocado and you just do this all the way around till you get all the way around. And then you're gonna just twist it. Look at that, the perfect avocado. Then you're not holding it in your hand for that. That's a really dangerous thing, right? So then you actually take the face that wants to grab onto the pit, and hopefully you can see this, but instead of like taking a knife, this is the most dangerous thing where you're trying to chop at it or you're holding it in your hand and you're chopping at it. Not a good idea. So this instead is gonna capture the pit and you just have to, you know, do it a couple of times perhaps, and then there's the pit. There's no, you know, bad things are gonna happen. You're just gonna pop that pit right out into the garbage. And then you have your avocado. And here's the really cool thing that I like to do. I also use this little spot as a scooper to take out my avocado. So you can get right in there and scoop it right out. Or if you'd prefer to make diced avocado, you use the non-serrated edge and then you just dice it just like this, you can see. And then you're able to easily just pop it right out of the skin by turning it over. So that's how easy avocado toppings can be with the avocado tool. I love that tool. So it's really quick and easy. All right, and then what about making fresh pico de gallo? So this is so easy as well. A lot of times we'll go to the store and we'll think, oh, that looks really good. And then you don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf. And it's really easy to make. And I'm gonna share with you how, and how it's quick too. This is my big workhorse in the kitchen for prepping. It's the manual food processor. So what you do for this is we're gonna just put all the ingredients in and chop it. Also great for camping because there's no electricity required. So we're going to take just a chunk of onion. Oh, and I wanted to share with you how to get the skin off an onion really quick. We have an onion peeler that you can get, and you literally just slide it right down and then it will open up the skin really easily, kind of like you're slicing the skin of an orange. And then you have the onion ready to peel, super easy. Now with this recipe, you do not need a giant chunk of onion. So I'm literally going to just cut just a small little chunk just like that. Then I'm going to put in my jalapeno, put that in, got 2 halves of a jalapeno. And then we're going to put in some cilantro. Pico de gallo is really heavy on cilantro, and so you want about a half a cup. So this is the Herb Keeper, such a great tool if you love herbs and you want to keep them fresh for weeks, literally. This has been here for 2.5 weeks and it looks fantastic, right? So it's so easy. And it's saves you time and money because you're not running to the store and getting fresh cilantro all the time. And then we're just going to chop this up. So again, this is really easy. Pump it just like that. Now, if you love fresh garlic, you could totally put fresh garlic in there too. And then the other thing we're going to do is just add some tomato. Now you can use like a whole tomato, or you can use cherry tomatoes, you know, whatever you have on hand. Depending on how big it is, you might have to either slice it in half or slice it into quarters. And then what we're also going to do is just cut a lime in half and do fresh lime juice right in the citrus press. So this again is another great tool for easy squeezing. Like, I can never get enough lime juice out with my hand, ever. Oh, and a little salt. So you just need a couple cranks of salt there too. And then you're just going to put this just like that. And look at this, you guys. Fresh pico de gallo for your pasta, or not pasta, your taco night, fajita night, whatever you have. The manual food processor also comes with a flat cover, so you can take the blade out and just pop this in the fridge. So when it's time to eat, you have all of your stuff ready to go. So 3 favorite tools: the tortilla warmer, the avocado tool, and the manual food processor. You're gonna love them for easy, delicious, Southwest flavored meals.